Archangel Michael declares, "The blessing you have awaited for so long is now unleashed. Divine approval from the heavens has already been stamped upon your miracle. If you open your spirit and embrace this word before this day ends, a profound transformation will erupt within your existence. Heavenly messengers are already in motion around you, and the shackles that once imprisoned your progress are now shattering. This is your ordained hour, selected and anointed by God Himself, and He will not let you overlook it." Comment Amen below to affirm your reception of this breakthrough. Listen intently, for this is no ordinary moment. I have been dispatched to bring you a sacred revelation. Every prayer you have breathed into the silence, every tear you have concealed, and every burden you have borne has ascended to the very throne of God. Gates that were sealed are now beginning to swing wide. The setbacks you endured were never rejections. They were sacred preparations. Your miracle is no longer in suspension. It is arriving, bearing the very imprint of heaven and secured by the covenant of God's unwavering love. Do not question this moment, for it was inscribed for you from the foundation of time. God has been orchestrating behind the veil, aligning souls, circumstances, and destinies for your advantage. Even when you perceived stillness, the invisible hand of the Almighty was shifting everything to favor you. This very night, synchronize your heart with belief, for what you accept in faith now will mold the blessing that speeds toward you. Comment 11:11. If you know this is your appointed time. Beloved one, you have weathered seasons where storms appeared unceasing and darkness stretched longer than the light. Yet I tell you, those tempests were sculpting you, not shattering you. The wilderness was never intended to break you, but to fortify you for the promised land that lies ahead. The Lord has witnessed your perseverance and numbered every silent offering. The reward for your steadfastness is being dispatched at this very instant from celestial storehouses. It is nearer than you perceive, and no force can intercept it. The Father desires you to understand that His love for you has never faltered. Even in your moments of doubt, He carried you. When the load grew unbearable, He breathed fortitude into your soul. When you fell, He commanded His angels to encircle you and lift you back onto your path. And now, as this era turns, He is speaking to you. My child, the hour has arrived. The blessing is prepared. The miracle belongs to you. This is no accident. You were guided here at this precise moment because heaven is synchronizing with your destiny. There are no mistakes in God's design. You have been selected to receive this word, so you may ascend above every conflict and every gale that sought to keep you bound. The chains of scarcity, dread, and uncertainty are fracturing, and the favor of God is cascading over you like a torrential river. Comment 222 to proclaim your trust in His divine schedule. The angelic host celebrates even now, for you are crossing into a holy season. What once seemed unattainable will abruptly become your reality. The vocation you petitioned for, the wholeness you hoped for, the reconciliation you ached for, and the doors you sought are all being delivered. God is not done with you. In truth, He is initiating a new chapter, overflowing with restoration, abundance, and immeasurable grace. The Spirit of the Lord is moving rapidly, and I feel a pressing urgency to tell you, do not hesitate to open your heart and claim this promise. The heavens stand open, and your name has been spoken before the throne. Every dark power that attempted to postpone your blessing has already been conquered. The Lion of Judah has roared over your situation, and triumph has been decreed. Cling to your faith, for this is the moment you have anticipated. Archangel Michael declares, "Beloved soul, the heavens are still speaking over you at this very instant. I have been sent to remind you that this is not merely another day, nor is this just another passing word. This is the appointed time, established by God Himself, for your breakthrough to materialize. The miracle you have awaited is no longer deferred, no longer withheld, no longer confined. It has been launched, and the angels are accelerating to place it into your hands. You have wept silently, where no eye could see. You have prayed, when no ear seemed to listen. Every whisper, every tear, every hidden aspiration has been gathered into the heart of God. He has not forgotten you. He has not abandoned you. What was restrained for so long is now being delivered. I perceive doors swinging open, blessings overflowing, and favor enveloping you in astonishing ways. Comment 333 to declare your faith over this word right now. The Spirit of the Lord is stirring your atmosphere. The opposition you confronted was never meant to annihilate you, but to refine you. God permitted certain pauses not to penalize you, but to position you. Every barrier, every trial, every reversal was collaborating for your metamorphosis. Your faith has been tried in the furnace, yet it was not consumed. Instead, it has been purified, fortified, and made ready to bear the weight of the blessing that approaches. Beloved, I see the heaviness upon your shoulders, the loads you believed you could not bear. But hear me clearly. They are being lifted at this very moment. God is trading your burdens for His peace, your fear for His strength, your lack for His abundance. This is your divine exchange, and nothing can halt what God has ordained for your life. What once seemed unattainable is about to unfold before your eyes, for the God you serve operates beyond human logic. Why did 19,583 individuals suddenly attain financial liberation last month? They all uncovered a mysterious phrase, just 9 words in length, buried within neuroscience research and once concealed by the FBI. Now they are erasing debt, journeying across the globe, and residing in homes they never dreamed they could afford. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate. This page may vanish at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to learn this secret before it is erased forever. Heaven has heard your cries in the midnight hour. The Father has watched you stand in faith, even as your world seemed to disintegrate. He has witnessed the sacrifices you made, the forgiveness you extended, and the love you showed, even when it was not reciprocated. None of it has escaped His notice. The season of sowing in tears is concluding, and the season of reaping in joy is commencing right now. Comment 555 if you are prepared to step into your divine reversal. I stand before you today, not with a message of doubt, but with a promise from the throne of God. The chains that bound your finances, your health, your relationships, and your peace are breaking in this very hour. The same God who divided the seas, who shut the mouths of lions, and who raised the dead, is the very God acting in your life right now. He is not distant from your pain. He is not unaware of your needs. He is present, active, and laboring for you in ways you cannot yet perceive. Do not fear what lies ahead, for the Lord marches before you. The battle you are fighting is not yours to win alone. Heaven's armies surround you, and I, Michael, along with the angelic host, have been commanded to stand guard over your life. Every assault of the adversary, every plot designed to break you, every trap set against you, is being obliterated by divine power. You are not defenseless. You are divinely shielded. Now is the moment to prepare your heart for what approaches. God is about to astonish you with sudden blessings that will surpass every expectation. Opportunities you never envisioned will locate you. Healing that seemed impossible will manifest. Restoration will arise where loss once resided. You are not entering just another season. You are stepping into divine alignment, where the promises of God will meet the deepest desires of your heart. Comment 1212 if you believe this is your season of victory. Hold this truth close to your spirit. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have not yet entered, and your prayers are resonating in realms you cannot yet see. What you thought was delayed is arriving precisely according to God's flawless plan. This is why the enemy strove so fiercely to dishearten you, because he knows that when this blessing arrives, it will not only transform your life, but also the lives of those linked to you. Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, beloved soul, for the heavens are still speaking over you right now. God has not guided you this far to abandon you where you stand. I perceive the spiritual wars you have fought in silence, the endless nights when you questioned whether your prayers were heard, and the days when you bore the weight of uncertainty upon your shoulders. But hear me clearly, the Lord has been moving in your favor all along. What seemed delayed was never denied. Your pending miracle has already been authorized, sealed, and released. And if you receive this in faith, your life will never again remain the same." The Father says, "My child, I have seen the tears you shed when no one else did. I have felt the ache in your heart when you believed no one comprehended. I have heard every prayer, even those you could not utter aloud. The time has come for answers, for restoration, for divine turnaround. The angels have already gone ahead of you, clearing the path and severing the chains that once constrained you. Prepare yourself, for your breakthrough is unfolding even now." Comment 777 to confirm you received this blessing in faith. Every season of pain you endured held a purpose. Every storm you traversed was shaping you for this moment. The Lord allowed the shaking not to ruin you, but to position you for His glory. He is aligning you with divine timing, placing you exactly where you must be, and surrounding you with favor that no person can remove. The fragments of your life that once seemed scattered are coming together in perfection. Soon, you will look back and understand how every delay served your good. I see doors swinging wide open before you, doors once locked and guarded. Where there was rejection, there will now be acceptance. Where there was lack, there will now be overflow. Where there was sickness, healing will flow like a river. This is the shift you have petitioned for, and it is happening now because heaven has authorized it. What you believed would take years will occur suddenly, for the power of God is never confined by time. Do not allow fear or doubt to rob you of this moment. The enemy has tried to distract you, to persuade you that nothing is changing. But I tell you this, the atmosphere around you is shifting. The Lord is commanding His angels to release divine favor over your life. Opportunities you thought were lost will return to you. Relationships that were fractured will be restored in God's perfect way. The blessings being prepared for you are greater than you have imagined, for the Father delights in giving you beyond what you request. Comment 999 if you trust His timing over your own. Beloved, remember that you are chosen. You were set apart long before your birth, and the hand of God has been upon you from the beginning. The battles you faced were not signs of abandonment, but evidence of the greatness within you. Could a 9-word ritual truly be your key to financial freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being validated by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, naturally attracts abundance. This 9-word prayer has assisted over 19,000 struggling individuals in attracting wealth and living a life of abundance. But this secret will not remain online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently deleted. The enemy does not attack what lacks purpose. He wars against those carrying divine destiny. That is why you have endured tempests others could not survive. But you are still standing. That is proof that God's hand is upon you, and nothing formed against you will prosper. I want you to feel this truth deep within your spirit. God is making a way for you right now. Even when you cannot see it, He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your breakthrough. While others may doubt, you will witness undeniable evidence of His presence in your life. He goes before you to prepare the blessing, walks beside you to strengthen your steps, and covers you from behind to protect you from every hidden assault. Heaven rejoices over you at this very moment because your faith has reached the throne. The blessings being released are not ordinary, they are supernatural. The Father is rewriting your story, erasing the pain of the past and replacing it with joy, favor, and abundance. You will step into a season where everything begins to align, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and physically. The walls that once surrounded your promise are crumbling, and you are being ushered into divine freedom. Beloved soul, trust what you cannot yet see. The Lord has already spoken, and when He decrees a thing, it cannot be halted. Every blessing inscribed with your name is being released into your life right now. Do not grow weary, for the wait is over. Angels are descending with answers, and the miracle you prayed for is already finding its way into your hands. Comment 10:10 if you are ready to receive what God has prepared for you. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, stay with me, for what I am about to share carries the full authority of heaven over your life." God is declaring over you right now that your pending miracle has already been approved and is being released into your reality. You are standing at the brink of a divine shift that will alter everything about your present and your future. Nothing can stop what has been sealed by the hand of the Almighty. Every prayer you thought went unheard has been answered. Every tear you thought was forgotten has been gathered. Your breakthrough is not arriving someday. It is arriving now. The Spirit of the Lord envelops you at this very moment. He has been moving in realms you cannot perceive, preparing paths you have yet to walk, and aligning blessings you have not even envisioned. You have endured a long season of waiting, of trials, of carrying burdens in silence. But I am sent to tell you, the heavens have opened over you. The chains of delay are broken. The spirit of lack is defeated. The river of God's abundance is flowing directly into your life. Comment 15:15 if you believe this is your confirmation today. Do not let the weight of yesterday keep you from stepping into what God is doing right now. The Father has declared that your story is shifting, and this time, no power of darkness can reverse it. The closed doors of the past were not rejections, they were redirections to bring you into the fullness of His plan. What you thought you lost was never meant to harm you, for God was shielding you from lesser things to prepare you for greater. Now the season of waiting has concluded, and the appointed time of fulfillment has come. I see angels being dispatched into your circumstances right now. They carry instructions straight from the throne room of heaven. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was sorrow, there will be joy. Where there was sickness, there will be restoration. God has already declared victory over every battle you face, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The light of His glory is shattering every shadow that once surrounded your life. Beloved, hear me clearly. You are not here by accident. You are drawn to these words because God has been calling you into a deeper season of alignment with Him. You are chosen, set apart, and marked for divine favor. The struggles you endured were not evidence of God's absence. They were the very arenas where His power was shaping you. Every setback was setting you up for a greater comeback. Every closed door was preparing you for a door that only God Himself could open. The Father has seen how faithfully you held on, even when everything around you told you to surrender. He has seen the nights when your pillow bore the weight of your silent tears, and the days when you smiled through your pain. Not a single moment of your journey has escaped heaven's notice. Today, God is restoring what was lost, multiplying what remained, and releasing what was promised. Comment 17:17 to declare that you are stepping into your divine restoration. The battles you faced were never meant to break you. They were designed to build you. The enemy tried to shake your faith because he saw the magnitude of the blessing awaiting you. But what the enemy intended for harm, God is now turning for your good. You survived what others could not, and that alone is proof of God's hand upon your life. You are stepping into a season where every closed chapter will make sense, and every unanswered question will be met with divine revelation. Even now, God is aligning people, places, and opportunities on your behalf. The financial breakthrough you prayed for is being released. The healing you have awaited is manifesting. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are staggering. Cash windfalls, cleared debts, and lifelong stress erased. But the government might remove this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. The relationships that were broken are being mended by His hand. You are about to witness the manifestation of promises you once thought impossible. The Lord is making a way where there seems to be no way, and His favor will distinguish you in every sphere of your life. The time for hesitation is over. The Spirit of the Lord is calling you to walk boldly into this season of blessing. Do not allow fear, doubt, or the voices of others to hold you back from receiving what is already yours. The miracle has been signed in heaven and is now being delivered into your hands. You are moving from waiting to walking, from hoping to receiving, and from praying to living in the fullness of God's promise. Beloved, you are covered, protected, and chosen. The angels surround you. The heavens are open over you. The hand of God moves mightily on your behalf. Trust Him fully in this moment, for everything is shifting in your favor. Your blessing is closer than you think, and your miracle is already in motion. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, be still for a moment and allow your spirit to absorb this divine word. The Lord is whispering over you right now, and heaven has moved on your behalf. What was once pending has now been signed and approved in the courts of heaven. The blessing you have petitioned for, the miracle you have longed for, and the breakthrough you thought was distant are all being released into your life. A shift is occurring in your atmosphere, and it bears the very fingerprints of God. I see angels positioned around you at this very moment, carrying instructions straight from the throne of grace. The delays are over. The chains that held you back are broken. The closed doors are unlocking. The answers you have awaited are about to manifest. The Father says, "My child, I have prepared something greater than you imagined, and now is the time to receive it." Comment 777 to declare that this promise belongs to you. Beloved, the battles you have faced were never meant to destroy you. They were shaping you for the glory about to be revealed in your life. The pain, the rejection, the sleepless nights, the silent tears, all have been seen by God. None of it was wasted. He has been working in secret places, aligning the pieces of your life for His divine plan. What once seemed unreachable is being placed directly into your hands, and it will happen suddenly, faster than you expect. Do not let fear take root. The enemy has tried to convince you that nothing is changing. But I tell you with divine certainty, everything is shifting right now. You are being positioned for unprecedented favor. Every spiritual barrier that stood in your way is being torn down by the power of God. He has commanded his angels to surround you, to go before you, and to prepare the way for your blessing to arrive without delay. The Father has witnessed how faithfully you endured. He watched as you stood firm when surrender seemed easier. You prayed when you had no strength. You believed when everything seemed hopeless. Because of your faithfulness, you are stepping into a season of divine acceleration. What you thought would take years will happen in days. Where you expected resistance, God will give you victory. Where you once felt forgotten, you will be celebrated. I am sent to tell you this. You are chosen. You are favored. You are protected. The hand of the Lord has been upon you from the beginning, guiding your steps even when you did not see it. There is no power, no darkness, no opposition that can stand against what God has ordained for you. Your name is written on blessings that cannot be stolen, and the favor over your life is unshakable. Comment 11:11 if you believe this is your season of overflow. Beloved soul, heaven has already prepared the answers to your prayers. The healing you seek is en route. The provision you need has already been released. The restoration you prayed for is unfolding even now. You will soon see divine connections, unexpected opportunities, and supernatural breakthroughs in every area of your life. God has heard your cries, and his answer is yes. The time for struggle is ending. The time for fulfillment has arrived. Do not focus on what you see in the natural, for God is working in the unseen. While you stand in faith, he is moving mountains on your behalf. He is aligning people to bless you, opening doors no one can shut, and silencing every voice that rises against you. What the enemy thought he stole, God is returning to you multiplied, pressed down, and overflowing. This is your divine restoration. Beloved, keep your heart steady and your faith unshaken. What is being released into your life will not merely change your circumstances, it will transform your destiny. This is the season where testimonies will flow from your lips, where you will stand amazed at God's goodness, and where you will know beyond doubt that his promises never fail. The same God who created the heavens and the earth is the same God who now fights for you, blesses you, and lifts you higher. I am commanded to tell you this with urgency. Open your heart and receive this word fully. Do not doubt, do not delay. The heavens are open, and the angels are moving swiftly. This is the time to step boldly into faith, for your miracle has already been released. Comment 333 to declare your trust in God's timing and his plan for your life. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now enabling everyday people to erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, lavish vacations, all are within reach. But the government could remove this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, remain still in your heart and listen closely, for the Spirit of the Lord is moving around you right now. Heaven has declared over you that the delay is over and the blessing you have prayed for has already been released. The angels are positioned to deliver what has been promised, and God is aligning everything for your good. You are not here by chance. This is your divine appointment, your moment of confirmation. The miracle is no longer en route. It is here, unfolding even as you receive these words. The Father has heard the cries you thought no one knew. He has seen the sacrifices you made, the pain you endured, the moments you chose faith over fear. Every silent prayer, every midnight tear, Every battle fought in secret has been counted in heaven. None of it was wasted. God is now bringing beauty from ashes and turning every sorrow into joy. You are stepping into a season where His favor will surround you like a shield, and His glory will be revealed through your life. Comment 222 to affirm that you trust His divine plan today. Beloved, I see chains breaking off your life right now. Chains of fear, chains of doubt, chains of limitation, chains of delay. What once held you back will hold you no more. The enemy has tried to distract you, discourage you, detour you from your purpose. But the hand of God is stronger than every attack launched against you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, for the Lord has assigned angels to fight on your behalf. You are not alone in this battle. Heaven's armies surround you. Do not be moved by what you see, for God is working in the unseen. The answers to your prayers are already released. The breakthrough you have awaited is already in motion. You may not understand the path you walk right now, but trust this. The Lord goes before you, preparing the way, clearing every obstacle, and positioning you for victory. What seemed impossible is about to become your testimony, for nothing is too difficult for God. Beloved soul, the shaking you have felt in your life was never meant to break you. It was preparing you. The delays, the losses, the unanswered questions were all part of your divine refinement. The Father was strengthening you, deepening your faith, aligning you with His perfect timing. You were never forgotten. Every closed door you faced is now being unlocked, and what you thought you missed will return multiplied. Comment 1212 if you believe restoration is coming to your life. The Spirit of the Lord is saying, "Behold, I am doing a new thing." This new season is unlike the last. The pain of the past will not follow you here. The struggles that defined yesterday will not limit your tomorrow. You are entering a time where blessings will overtake you, where favor will locate you, where the goodness of God will be undeniable in your life. The waiting has stretched you, but now it is your faith that is unlocking heaven's abundance. I am sent to remind you today that your name is known in heaven. The Father has written your story with love, care, and divine purpose. The enemy wanted you to believe you were forgotten, but God says, "I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. You are chosen, set apart, marked for greatness." The opposition you faced is proof of the destiny you carry. What the enemy tried to destroy, God is turning into the very thing that will elevate you. Beloved, I see restoration flowing into every area of your life. Where there was lack, there will be provision. Where there was pain, there will be healing. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. The broken pieces of your past are being gathered by the Master's hand, and He is creating something far more beautiful than you imagined. Every promise God has spoken over you is still alive, and it will not return void. Now is the time to stand firm in your faith and refuse to be moved by your surroundings. You are entering a season where the impossible will bow before the name of the Lord. Divine connections are being established. Opportunities are being released. Breakthroughs are being delivered into your hands. You will soon testify of the Lord's goodness, for He is making a way where there seems to be no way. Comment 555 if you are ready to walk into your new season of blessing. Beloved soul, heaven rejoices over you because you have held on through the storm. What is coming will not only answer your prayers, but exceed them beyond your comprehension. God's favor goes before you. His power rests upon you. His angels surround you. You are protected. You are chosen. You are deeply loved. This is the hour where your life changes forever, and nothing can stop what God has begun. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, stay close, and keep your heart open, for heaven is still speaking over you right now. The Spirit of the Lord is moving with power, and the miracle you have awaited is no longer pending. It has been signed, sealed, and released by the hand of God. You have been led here at this very moment because the heavens want you to know that your prayers have been heard, your tears have been seen, and your breakthrough is already on its way to your life. This is not coincidence. This is divine alignment. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer, buried in a classified FBI report, is now helping thousands attract wealth without effort. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The Father says, "My child, do not fear, for I have gone before you to prepare the way. I have commanded my angels to clear your path and to bring forth blessings your heart has long desired. You are stepping into a season where the supernatural will become your reality. Things you thought impossible will suddenly shift in your favor. Unexpected opportunities, divine connections, and miraculous turnarounds are rushing toward you faster than you imagined." Comment 999 if you are ready to receive the manifestation of God's promises over your life. Beloved, you have endured seasons where everything seemed silent, where prayers felt unanswered and hope felt distant. But what you could not see was the work God was doing behind the scenes. Every battle, every delay, every setback was aligning you with His perfect plan. He allowed the shaking not to harm you, but to build your faith and prepare you for greater blessings. You are stepping into the place you were always destined to reach. This is the appointed time heaven has written for you. I see angels moving around you right now, preparing to deliver the miracle God has assigned to your name. These are blessings no one can take, favor no one can stop, breakthroughs no one can reverse. The Lord Himself has authored this next chapter of your life, and it is filled with restoration, increase, and divine abundance. What was broken will be made whole. What was delayed will be accelerated. What was lost will return multiplied. Beloved soul, hold tightly to your faith, for the Lord is rewarding those who did not give up. He has seen the times you pressed forward when it would have been easier to stop. He has seen the tears you cried in silence, the prayers you whispered when no one listened, the hope you carried when everything told you to let go. Because you chose to believe, even in the storm, God is now pouring out blessings you will not have room to contain. This is a season of divine restoration. God is returning what the enemy tried to steal. Health is being restored. Relationships are being healed. Finances are being released. Opportunities are being aligned in your favor. What once seemed permanently closed is being opened by the authority of heaven. Your name is being spoken in places you have not yet entered, and the doors prepared for you cannot be shut. Comment 1717 to declare that you are walking into your divine restoration today. Beloved, you are stepping into a new dimension of favor, where God's promises will come alive before your eyes. The wilderness you walked through was necessary, but it is not your final destination. You are moving from lack to abundance, from waiting to receiving, from prayers to testimonies. The Father is declaring over you. This is your season of overflow. Expect sudden miracles, unexpected provisions, and supernatural breakthroughs that will leave you in awe of His goodness. The battles you fought were never meant to define you, but to refine you. The Lord allowed the trials not because He abandoned you, but because He was preparing you for greater glory. The depth of your struggle is a sign of the magnitude of your calling. The enemy fought you because he knew what was coming. But what he feared most is now being released. Your divine victory. You are stepping into a time where the power of God will be visible in your life like never before. Beloved soul, this is your confirmation that you are not forgotten, not forsaken, not overlooked. The same God who calms the seas, who commands the heavens, who breathes life into all creation, is the God who fights for you, blesses you, and covers you. His promises are yes and amen. What he has spoken concerning your life will come to pass. This blessing is not about to happen. It is already unfolding right now, and nothing can stand against it. Comment 1010 if you are ready to step into the fullness of your divine inheritance, where your prayers, your faith, and your endurance meet the goodness of God in overflowing measure. Beloved, heaven celebrates you because your waiting season has ended. What is coming is greater than what you lost, brighter than what you imagined, more beautiful than you dared to hope. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, open your heart fully, for the heavens are declaring over you at this very moment. God is moving mightily in your life, and your pending miracle has already been released. The battles you have faced, the silent prayers you whispered, the tears you cried in secret, all have reached the throne of the Almighty. This is your confirmation. You are standing in the midst of your breakthrough season. Nothing can block what God has ordained for you, and no force of darkness can delay what he has already set in motion. Beloved, I have been sent to remind you that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not overlooked. The Father has watched over you every single day of your journey. He has seen your struggles, your sacrifices, your faith when no one else understood. What you thought was silence was God working behind the scenes. He has been aligning the right people, preparing the right opportunities, removing what was never meant for you. Today his plans are unfolding, and your miracle is closer than you can imagine. Comment 111 if you believe God's timing is perfect for your life. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once daily, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you are fortunate. This page may disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to learn this secret before it's deleted forever. You have carried heavy burdens, but the Lord says it is finished. The chains of limitation are breaking. The spirit of delay has been defeated. The obstacles before you are being removed one by one. You are stepping into a divine season where blessings will overtake you, favor will locate you, and unexpected miracles will flow into your life. Every promise God has spoken is alive, and now is the time for it to manifest. Beloved, the Lord is doing something new in your life. The old doors that remained closed are swinging open. The walls that stood tall are falling. You are walking into places you never thought you'd reach, and opportunities you once considered impossible will come knocking at your door. This is not chance. It is the power of God's divine orchestration over your destiny. The angels are moving quickly, and heaven is aligning everything for your good. I see divine restoration being released into your life right now. Where there was loss, there will be increase. Where there was sickness, there will be healing. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. God is not only restoring what was taken from you, but multiplying it beyond measure. This is the season where everything begins to shift in your favor, because the Father has remembered you. Comment 777 to affirm you are ready for this restoration. Beloved soul, your patience has not gone unnoticed. You waited when others gave up. You prayed when nothing seemed to change. You believed even when every circumstance tried to convince you otherwise. The Lord is rewarding your faithfulness. He is placing His favor over your name, causing blessings to chase you down and overflow into every area of your life. You will soon see why the wait was necessary, for what God is releasing is greater than you imagined. Heaven's armies have been assigned to protect you. Every trap set against you is being destroyed. Every weapon formed against you is being dismantled. The schemes of the enemy are being exposed, and every curse spoken over your life is being reversed. The Father's hand covers you, guides you, surrounds you with divine protection. You walk under an open heaven, and nothing can stop what has already been decreed. Beloved, you are stepping into a divine exchange where pain turns to joy, sorrow turns to laughter, waiting turns to fulfillment. The dry places of your life are being watered by God's abundance. The years you thought were wasted are being redeemed. The season of disappointment is concluding. You are about to witness testimonies flowing from your life that will inspire others to believe in God's power. Do not doubt what is unfolding, for this is the hour where everything begins to change. The Father says, "My child, the promises I made to you are not forgotten. I have prepared blessings no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no heart has imagined. Stand firm in your faith, for the manifestation is closer than you think." Comment 555 to confirm you are ready to receive your appointed blessing. Beloved soul, this is your moment. The breakthrough is here. The healing is manifesting. The doors of abundance are opening wide. You are stepping into a season where God's goodness will overtake you. What once felt delayed will now happen suddenly. Heaven rejoices over you, and the Lord Himself has gone before you to prepare every step. This is your confirmation. Your miracle is not coming. It has already been released. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, hear me now, for this moment carries divine urgency. The heavens declare over you that the season of waiting is finished, and the miracle you have prayed for has already been released into your life. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you cried, every moment you held on when surrender felt easier, all have reached the throne of the Almighty. You stand on the edge of divine fulfillment, and nothing can stop what God has already prepared for you. Beloved, God has seen your journey, the battles fought in silence, the weight carried without anyone knowing, the sacrifices made even when it cost you greatly. You were not overlooked, not even for a moment. The delays you faced were not denials, they were divine positioning. The Father was carefully preparing the blessing so that when it arrived, it would be perfect and complete. Now the heavens have opened, and angels have been dispatched to deliver what belongs to you. Comment 333 to declare that this is your moment of breakthrough. This is the season where the impossible will become possible for you. The walls you thought could never fall are crumbling. The doors you thought would never open are unlocking. Situations that seemed unchangeable are being rewritten by the hand of God. He is moving in places you cannot see, rearranging people, resources, and opportunities so that everything aligns for your favor. Beloved, prepare your heart for sudden shifts, for divine turnarounds are coming swiftly. I see restoration flowing like a river into your life right now. What you thought was lost forever is returning multiplied. The relationships you prayed over, the finances you struggled with, the healing you sought, all of it is being restored. God is releasing double for every hardship you endured. You are stepping into a season where joy will overflow. You will not leave this chapter empty-handed, for the Father is filling your life with blessings beyond your imagination. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free individuals. But this secret will not stay online long. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently deleted. Beloved soul, you must know this. You are chosen, set apart, deeply loved by God. You were marked for divine favor before you were born. The battles you fought were evidence of the greatness placed within you. The enemy tried to break you because he feared the destiny you carry. But he has failed. Every weapon formed against you has been shattered. Every curse spoken over you has been reversed by the power of God. You are covered, protected, unstoppable. The Spirit of the Lord says, "Be still, my child, and watch what I am about to do." The season of waiting has passed, and the appointed time is here. Divine connections are being made on your behalf. Unexpected opportunities are rising before you. Supernatural favor is locating you. What once felt delayed will now happen suddenly, and the blessings prepared for you will flow into every area of your life. Comment 1212 if you believe this is your time to walk into the promises of God. Beloved, I see chains breaking from your life. Chains of fear, chains of doubt, chains of limitation. Where the enemy tried to hold you captive, the power of God is setting you free. The plans designed to harm you are being turned around for your good. Every setback is transforming into a setup for your next season of elevation. The Lord is lifting you higher, placing you in positions you once thought were out of reach, surrounding you with favor wherever you go. Beloved, the atmosphere around you is charged with divine expectancy. The very air you breathe is thick with the presence of angels, carrying the substance of your answered prayers from the heavenly realm into your tangible reality. Do not mistake this for mere emotion. This is the convergence of prophecy and purpose, a sacred intersection where your faith activates the impossible. The Father has leaned in, his gaze fixed upon you, and with a sovereign decree, he has commanded the winds of change to blow in your direction. What was once a barren landscape in your life is now budding with sudden life. I see rivers forming in the desert of your past struggles, and pathways of provision cutting through mountains of lack. This is not a slow evolution. It is a revolution of favor, orchestrated by the King of Kings for your sake. Comment 444 if you sense the shifting of your spiritual atmosphere right now. The enemy's last stand has crumbled. Every lie he whispered about your future, every accusation he levied against your identity, every report of sickness, lack, and failure has been overturned by the Supreme Court of Heaven. A divine verdict of not guilty and blessed has been issued over your life. The Lord has served notice to every demonic assignment. You are trespassing on holy ground. This child is mine, and you must flee. Therefore, walk with a new authority. Speak with a new confidence. Your words now carry creative power, for heaven is backing your declarations. The same voice that said, "Let there be light," is now echoing through your faith, saying, "Let there be breakthrough, let there be healing, let there be abundance." Why are people who knew this one secret living in total financial peace? A declassified document reveals a 9-word financial prayer that bypasses human effort and aligns your mind with divine abundance. Over 32,000 testimonials confirm debt vanishes, income multiplies, and stress dissolves. This isn't a strategy, it's a spiritual key. But authorities are scrambling to remove this information. Click the link in the description and comments immediately to discover this phrase before it is wiped from the internet. Beloved, your season of obscurity is over. God is promoting you into visible, undeniable purpose. You will not have to strive or claw your way to the top. Divine connections will seek you out. Influential people will be drawn to you, not because of your resume, but because of the favor that radiates from your life. Doors marked private and no access will swing open as if they recognized your destiny. You will walk into rooms and feel a supernatural welcome, because heaven has gone before you to prepare the hearts of those in authority. The dreams you buried, the visions you almost abandoned, they are being resuscitated by the breath of God. He is not just restoring lost time, He is launching you into a future so bright it will eclipse every dark memory of your past. Hold your peace and watch the salvation of the Lord. The battle you have been fighting in your mind, the anxiety over how and when, it ends today. Your only assignment is to believe, to receive, and to give thanks. Thanksgiving is the ignition key for the miracle that is already parked in your driveway. Start thanking Him now for what you cannot yet see. Gratitude pulls the future into the present. So thank Him for the completed healing. Thank Him for the debt-free life. Thank Him for the restored family. Thank Him for the overflowing account. Your praise is the sound of victory before the evidence even appears. Comment 888 to release a sound of thanksgiving for the victory you have not yet seen. Archangel Michael declares, "Beloved soul, the frequency of heaven is tuning your spirit to a new channel. Stop listening to the static of fear and the noise of doubt. Dial into the clear, powerful signal of my promise. I am broadcasting a message of total victory over your life, and the transmission cannot be jammed. Your breakthrough is not a single event. It is a sustained season of consecutive miracles. One door will open, and as you walk through, you will see another, grander door already held open for you. This is the procession of the favored. This is the procession you now join." I see a divine download of wisdom and strategy hitting your mind even as you read this. Confusing situations will suddenly make sense. Complex problems will have simple, elegant solutions appear. You will have ideas that seem to come from nowhere. Ideas that create wealth, foster healing, and mend relationships. This is the mind of Christ being activated within you. You will think with heaven's clarity and act with heaven's authority. The fog is lifting. Your vision is clearing. You are about to see your path illuminated with a brilliance that leaves no room for stumbling. Do not fear the sudden changes. When blessings arrive rapidly, it can feel overwhelming. But I command your spirit to settle into a posture of peaceful reception. You are not receiving a burden, you are receiving a bounty. God is loading you with benefits, not to weigh you down, but to lift you up as a beacon of His goodness for all to see. Your life is becoming a living sanctuary of His glory, a dwelling place for miracles. Could a single sentence whispered before sleep really reprogram your financial destiny? Neuroscience and ancient spiritual texts agree. A specific 9-word sequence acts as a direct command to your brain's abundance center. The FBI once monitored its potency. Now, everyday people are using it to trigger what experts call spontaneous financial alignment. Cars, homes, and dream opportunities are materializing. This page is a temporary window. Click the link in the description and comments now, before this window closes forever. Beloved, the latter rain of blessing is now falling upon the seeds of faithfulness you planted in tears. What you sowed in a season of drought is now sprouting in a downpour of favor. You will reap a harvest you cannot contain. Barns will be too small. Bank accounts will need new limits. Your capacity for joy will be expanded. Get ready for a flood of goodness. It's not a trickle, it's a tidal wave of God's kindness, and it is destined to sweep you off your feet and into the center of His glorious plan. This is your holy assignment for this hour. Stay in position. Do not retreat to old patterns of worry. Do not wander back to the prison of your past. You have been liberated. Stand firm in the liberty where Christ has set you free. You are positioned on the pinnacle of promise. The wind may blow, but you are unshakable, rooted in the rock of ages. I, Michael, and my angelic legions form a fortress around your position. No snare can reach you here. No arrow can penetrate this holy ground. Comment 2020 to affirm that you are standing firm in your divine position. The Father is speaking a fresh identity over you. Listen. You are my masterpiece. You are my strategic solution to a problem in the earth. You are my hidden weapon of glory, now being unveiled. You are not defined by your failures, your finances, or your family tree. You are defined by my eternal word. And my word over you is blessed, victorious, whole, and abundantly provided for. Let this truth sink into the deepest parts of your soul until it displaces every old, lying label. Beloved, your testimony is being prepared to shatter strongholds in the lives of others. The depth of your past pain is the measure of the power in your coming testimony. God is not just blessing you privately. He is crafting a public display of His faithfulness through you. People who have given up hope will look at your life and find their faith rekindled. Your story is about to become a lifeline for multitudes. Therefore, receive with open hands and a generous heart. As the abundance flows in, let it flow through you. You are a channel of blessing, not a dead-end reservoir. The more you give in obedience, the more heaven will funnel into your life. This is the divine economy. Generous sowing triggers supernatural reaping. Archangel Michael concludes with this decree. The seal of heaven is upon this word. The moment you accepted it in your heart, a supernatural transaction was finalized. The heavenly treasury began its transfer. Angelic couriers began their descent. Your file, marked pending for so long, is now stamped dispatched. The package of your miracle is in transit. Its arrival is imminent. Track it not with natural eyes, but with the certainty of faith. It is closer than your next breath. This is not a hope. This is a heavenly fact. Comment, Amen and Amen, to seal this decree over every area of your life. Now, move forward in the quiet, unshakable confidence that everything has changed. The waiting is over. The working is done. The winning is assured. Go in peace, beloved soul. Your victory is signed in blood, sealed by Spirit, and delivered by the command of the Lord of hosts.